his bound spot, and of course the 2018 World Cup has kicked off, and then you can see we are kitted in the Super Eagles jersey. There is ambience here where fans are out here, catching the excitement of the 2018 World Cup, particularly the game of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Today, you are enjoying your Super Eagles jersey?
Yeah, I'm enjoying my Super Eagles jersey. I just hope that I will be proud to wear it for so long during this World Cup.
Okay, so preparations. Personally, I know Hawks fans how they feel, how far they think Nigeria can go. Let me ask you, on this Super Eagles jersey now, how do you think the Super Eagles can go at the 2018 World Cup?
Well, one thing that is very sure is that I will wear this jersey for 3 games. That one is very sure. The game against Croatia, the game against Iceland, the game against Argentina. What happens after then, I am not too sure. But I'm confident that at least one more time, round of 16. Anything from there will be special for me.
Okay, guys, let's talk to some guys on the streets and let's get their view on the Super Eagles at the 2018 FIFA World Cup.
All right, we have our first fan here. I'm live at the Teslim Balogun Stadium where we are watching the Super Eagles game. Can you please introduce yourself to us?
My name is Okpayemi, then I'm from Shita.
Okay, if you had to pick 3 players that you like most in the Super Eagles, who are your 3 best players in the Super Eagles?
First, Michael Obi, Victor Moses, and then Alex Wobi.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Kweku Tando, Executive Chairman, Lagos State Sports Commission.
All right, Russia 2018 is going on in Moscow, and the feeling in Lagos is like we're in Russia. Can you tell us why the Lagos State government and its partners is doing something like this?
Yes, it's the idea of His Excellency Governor Akim Miambode to provide Lagosians the opportunity to watch the World Cup matches in a very conducive, fun environment, and I believe that we've been able to achieve that thus far. We have set up these centers all over Lagos State. We have about 7 of them now, and I have visited almost all of them.
All right, a final word for the Super Eagles. I'm sure they will watch this clip online.
I wish them the best of luck in today's games and in all the other games.
The Super Eagles is playing today. Are you excited?
Very. I'm even more excited because I'm seeing everybody, people from all walks of life, just chilling out under one roof, watching the football match, and I'm excited, very.
2018 FIFA World Cup, looking at the qualifiers the Super Eagles went through, looking at the friendlies we played lately, how do you think this team will fare in Russia?
Well, I saw the friendlies. We didn't get the scores, but I could see that there's a future. Okay, so the future is bright. It's better to have a bright future than not have none at all. So we have a bright future, we have hope, and the hope is what I see right now.
Okay. In Nigeria's squad, which 1 or 2 players do you think the 180 million people can bank on?
Bank on the Nigerian players. That's the one player. No, I mean, they're all good. As far as I'm concerned, they're all great. I can't just call Moses or call Michelle or call any of them. I'm just thinking that we'll just have great players.
Finally, this is your constituency. Why is Lagos State, or why, okay, you are part of it, doing this? Why are you doing this?
This is fantastic because Lagos State understands that, hey, you have TVs in your houses, but why don't you all just come out, stay together under the secure area and have fun, okay? Like I said, people from all walks of life. You're seeing the VIP, normal, regular. I'm sitting in the regular, by the way. And just coming out to have the feel of the Nigerian spirit. So we won't be disappointed.
My name is Taribo West, an ex-player of Super Eagles Nigeria. There are so many areas where you can reach out for news, but there is a news that is very special. Download Bounce News app.
Cameroon trapped by 4-0 and remains their biggest win at this. Something similar to 1998, where they charmed us all with their football.
2 goals to nil. It ended between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and of course Croatia. Nigeria lost their first game at the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Tunde, you watched the game right here. What's your analysis?
I need an handkerchief. I need to clean my ears. I never saw that coming. Of course, I had so much belief in this team that Croatia, the worst result we get from Croatia was going to be a draw. And after watching the first game of the day, in which Iceland and Argentina played a 1-1 draw, I felt it was a very good chance for us to start on the right note and top the group. But sadly for us, it wasn't the case. We had an own goal from Etebo and a penalty kick, and the result was 2-0. I think that's disappointing for me, very, very disappointing for me.
Okay, now looking at the game, do you think that penalty was worth it?
For me, it is not. It is not. It's a very contestable penalty, looking for the fact that the player in question had nothing to do with the ball, and it was just the normal tussle that you have when corner kicks happen. I think it was very harsh on Nigeria. More so, we had other calls that the referee continually wished away. That is like a spilled milk now. You can't cry why a spilled milk. The decision have been taken, and there's nothing you can do about that.
Okay, some people complain about the substitution of Alex Iwobi, especially when it was coming that early, in the second half. Do you think Alex Iwobi should have been left, at least at the later stage of the second half?
For me, when Roy did that substitution, I think it was wrong. Amanusa coming in was okay, but then I think Igalo was more anonymous. You couldn't see anything he was doing, but even Iwobi that was being played wide, that was not played in the center. He had more shots and he had more attempts than Igalo. So I felt Igalo would have been the first person to be pulled out, not Iwobi. But the coach has a final say. The box shots are on the table, and I'm sure he's going to take claim for this.
Now the Super Eagles are more under intense pressure to win. If they had drawn this game, perhaps the pressure will not be much. But right now, they don't need a draw, they don't need a loss. They must go and win Iceland. Do you see them achieving that in the next game?
I now have to be very, very careful about my
your hope.
Now I have to be very careful about how I hope on this team, because I've seen, like I said, I never expected that they would beat Croatia would beat Nigeria without even us scoring a goal. So going into the Iceland game and looking at what Iceland did against Argentina, I think I have to be very, very cautious, and I'll just say I'll wait for the 90 minutes. Whatever happens after 90 minutes, we'll know whether I'm still going to stay in Russia or we'll just play a friendly against Argentina again and go home.
Alright guys, we spoke with some fans, and of course they were not too happy, even though some of them give the players kudos for the game, but of course they are just not happy for the results of the game against Croatia. Let's listen to them, and of course Bounce Sport is what you are watching.
Well, it's a game of football, and it's a game of either you lose or you win. Nigeria having lost tonight, it's not the end of the road, I think. I think the coaching crew need to go back and, go back to the drawing board and, see what changes they will do the next match.
Was this the kind of result you are expecting?
Well, I believe their performance is not more than ours. It's just a slight mistake that, actually gave them the victory.
How far do you think the Super Eagles can go?
I don't think they can go anywhere. I don't think they can go anywhere at all.
Well, name is Dari Amokiodo, and everybody is quite disappointed with the turnout of events here today, but we can only hope for bigger and better things.
The lack of experience, that will kill us. We commit and what is that called? Own goal and penalty. You understand? Igalo does not do anything. And this is what Igalo did today. Igalo was so fumble.
By losing match today does not mean that they are losing forever. I am the new member from Nigerian Supporters Club. That is Super Eagles Supporters Club. I'm a new member. I'm full of confidence because I know our next tournament is going to be special more than this one. So everybody should have a hope.
Yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite boy, I'm Shine.
Yeah, Mr. Song is the Kingmaker.
If we're not that.
Leo the Silver.
Tanika.
Angel.
Always download
Bounce News.
Bounce News.
Bounce News app from
the Google Play Store
and the Apple Store.
It's fun.
Keep bouncing.